happy Monday. We're off to the studio to film, to record our last episode of the United Way podcast this season. So the FA Cup final was just on Saturday. We won, so we're wearing retro jersey today for the final episode. Should be a really good one. After that, we'll grab a bit of lunch and then we head home and do some recording for reels and TikToks and stuff like that. Yes, it's a pretty nice chill Monday other than the podcast episode recording and then kind of getting ahead of ourselves for the week. We have a very busy week ahead and it's basically June now, and June really is the busiest month of the year so far this year. We only really have a few days where we don't have something on, and there's a good bit of travel in that as well. We have a small trip to London, a trip to Paris, and we have Pizziomo in Florence. So anytime I have to travel, it really does take up a big chunk of the calendar and doesn't really allow us to do many other things. So this week we're going to go through the calendar, streamline everything, make sure we're on the game, make sure we're on the ball, make sure we're ahead of ourselves and we're organised. Otherwise, we fuck something up.
Going into the 5th, is it?
Yes, please.
I think one of the other lads has just gone up there as well.
Yeah, I'll just see him there signed in. There we go. Lovely job, thank you. Podcast time. Champione, champione, ole, ole, ole.
Hey!
How are you, Ro?
I'm good. Couldn't get any guests, but fucking it'll just be us.
What's happening?
Right, I said if we could kick off.
Oh my god, if we could kick off the new season with a big guest like that, oh my god, it'd be huge.
It'll be a few weeks before the Late Show's back on there. This is it for the summer. McTominay didn't get the winner though.
Couldn't give a rat's as long as it was a winner.
This season.
That's it.
I thought he played well as well on the Saturday. And
Do you know what? I thought everybody played well on Saturday.
Stop calling me Dave.
No, Dave.
Agree. Nobody even cursed. Not even Damien. To be fair, you do swear a lot.
Like a sailor. It's bad, isn't it?
It's bad.
Yeah. That's maybe why we don't maybe that's why we don't get a sponsor.
I'd love if your fashion audience could see this side of you.
Yeah, because they only get about 5 words in a whole video. Trousers. Today's
fucking timepiece.
Maybe I should do one like that.
I think you should.
Fucking trousers.
Let's get fucking dressed today, alright? I'm fucking sick of this shit.
Stick your epoxy claps up your arse.
I love that. Let's do that.
Should.
I'll do one.
Please do that. Thank you very much.
For my vlog.
You've been great.
Good luck. See you later.
Final episode of the season. See you, Dave.
We've got the Holy Trinity on the back of this one. We've got Bestie, Giggs, Scholes, Keno, Ronaldo, United crest here.
You know it's creeping through here.
Yeah, which matches the jacket.
Yes, it
does. We've got Sir Alex on the inside of these ones.
They're custom made, golden ticket customs.
Oh my goodness.
Up the Reds, lads.
And the old away kit design.
It matches his jacket. You know, and then underneath we got the current season bit of Tezos going on.
Pass.
We're going to pick up these.
Pass, Demo.
No.
Pass. Woo!
In. God. Hello.
What?
What a lob.
Yeah, I tried the demo.
Beefy, bike. Where is it?
Okay. Bro, what a lob, yeah. I'm trying to get my hand to it, my fingers to hit off the top.
Come having good.
Oh!
Set him down, set him down.
Yeah.
Where you looking? Oh! Is that the fuck?
Oh no!
Free penalty!
Come on, throw it up for a volley.
Ready?
Go.
What the hell? Put your foot out, Ethan.
Throw it now.
Go! Come on, go! Go!
Goal,
You can get him all the way. He's able to.
Goal.
You can get him all the way.
In the bin.
Yeah, I'll score.
I think is that called top bins?
Oh, no, God.
I think that's in the bin.
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
So we'll say all that again. Hello, it's Tuesday. We're going to a Russell and Bromley event later on today. So Russell and Bromley are a shoe company. They've gifted me shoes before. I wear them in videos all the time. I'm actually wearing a pair today in this video. So in this outfit. And what was I going to say? Yeah, so this vlog setup that I have here, so it's a Sony ZV-E10. I've got a little shotgun mic on top. It's the smallest one of those that I could find from Joby, and I've got a 15mm 1.4 lens on the front, and I'm trying to keep it as small as possible but keep the quality as good as possible, if that makes sense. So you don't get the sound of a shotgun mic. There is good but not amazing onboard mic on this camera, so I'm a bit of a stickler for quality, and I don't know if I was watching the vlogs back, it would kind of bother me, the audio quality. So audio quality is very important to me. So the mic, it's gonna have to stay regardless of its size form. But dropping the tripod off the bottom of it, so normally I have like a little tripod thing, or sometimes the big gorilla pod, which means I can get the camera a little further away from me, because this lens is not super wide, because this is an APS-C size camera, meaning the sensor is smaller, which means there's a crop factor. So this 15mm lens is actually about a 24mm lens. So to counteract that, we put a wider lens on. So Sigma have a 10, I think it's a 10 to 18 or something like that. Now it is a 2.8, it's a slightly smaller lens, it's a slightly slower lens, which means I'll lose out on a little bit of light, particularly in low light. I don't shoot in low light all that often really, but if it means that I can shrink the form factor of this camera setup down and it can fit in my pocket most of the time, and it means I can hand hold it but you still get like a nice big wide frame, it might be worth the option. Also, somebody asked about my Instagram thumbnails. So they gave out to me for my Instagram thumbnails when they were trying to find specific outfits, and the thumbnails don't match the outfits. So I'm going to try take nice outfit photos to go with the thumbnails for the reels. It's not always easy. It's because sometimes I just like shoot the reel and I go about my day and I'm not with someone to help me take an outfit photo or whatever else. It's not always possible, but I'll try. As I said, I'm going to an event later on this evening with Russell and Bromley. There'll definitely be someone there to help me with an outfit photo. So I'll do that. I've even got a little flash drive with a lightning port in it that'll go into my camera, so I can take a nice photo on this camera, and then this can go into my phone, and then I can transfer the nice photo from the camera to the phone, use it as the thumbnail. Good stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna head into town now early. The event is not till 6 and it's now almost 4, but I want to catch the camera shop before they close. Also, something I want to add to the vlog, because obviously I don't do the full let's get dressed thing in the vlog. Sometimes I add the reel in like portrait in the middle of the screen or something, but what I will add to the vlog is a fragrance of the day and a wrist check, because everybody kind of loves the fragrance and the watches. So what I'm wearing today is Acqua di Parma Osmetios. So this is very kind of summery, light, citrusy kind of notes through it. It's one of my absolute favorite fragrances. I don't really wear it that often because I don't got much left of it, and I absolutely love it. And it's a little pricey at times, so I tend to only really buy it going through the airport, where I can get like duty free or something, get it a little bit cheaper. So that's what I'm wearing today. And then on the wrist we have the Raymond Veal, I can't remember what model this is. It's one of the newer ones. They won an award for it. Now before any of you pull me up on it, yes, the watch is different to the one that's in the reel, because Earnshaw have paid me to wear the one in the reel. So the reel's an ad. But I do have something coming down the road with Earnshaw. So the guys who own Earnshaw are friends of mine. I know them. And that's why I support the brand so much. It's why I love the brand so much. And I'm not really pretentious over watches. I've got some nice watches. I've got this Raymond Veal. I've got 4 Raymond Veals. Jesus Christ, almost choked on oxygen. What the hell is that? Anyways, I mean, I've got a Cartier, I've got a Patek, I've got a nice Seiko 5, I've got a modded Seiko 5, I've got nice watches. And I've got watches that are better than Earnshaw, but I still like the Earnshaw pieces. I think they look nice. I like when I wear them. I like how they look on my wrist. I'm not really pretentious over like, oh, they're made in China. My camera's made in China. This mic is made in China. These Sony headphones, made in China. My iPhone, made in China. Like, I really don't care if a watch is made in China or if it's made in Switzerland. I really don't care. If I like how it looks, I'm gonna wear it. I don't care if it costs 10,000 euros. I don't care if it costs 20 euros. I really don't care. But I do have something very exciting in the pipeline with Earnshaw. So keep an eye on. That's all I'm gonna say for now. But it's exciting. Anyways, Ethan's just coming in from school, so we'll get him to say hello to the vlog before we head into the city. Okay, so I also changed my jacket because it looks like it's gonna rain really bad, so I needed something a bit warmer but also waterproof. So we're on our way. Food, lens, event. Why are you going to Cuban heel when you're Mexican? So this is the lens angle at 15 mils on an APS-C, so it's now much better, much wider. So now I can handhold this thing and it be not super up on my face, and it's lighter, smaller, just much better all around. I treated myself to something nice. Yeah, I got the Ray-Ban meta. So, yeah. And if I do this, you can see that little light there. That means it's now recording this. And then if I tap it again, it stops recording. If I tap this, it plays my music. If I tap it again, it stops. The sound on these is surprisingly good. It kind of sounds like I have my AirPods in. I don't have the AirPod Pros, the noise cancelling one. I have the normal 2nd gen ones, and obviously they're not as good as my Sony noise cancelling ones, but it means that I can essentially just wear glasses, which I wear most of the time anyways, and they also act as headphones, meaning that my headphones, either my AirPods, can be used for like the gym, or my noise cancelling ones can be used for just the gym or traveling, and I don't have to be like walking down the street with big headphones on. I can just have the glasses on and they work just like headphones. And honestly, first impressions, they're pretty good. My Instagram stories from the event that I was at just before, earlier in this vlog, also shot on the Ray-Bans. Worked surprisingly well. It meant that I could like focus on getting vlog footage, but also meant that I could focus on like being social and speaking to people and doing all that sort of thing. My phone was in my pocket pretty much the entire time, and then I took the footage, edited it, graded it, like kind of put a filter on it essentially so it has like nice colors to match my Instagram aesthetic, and then upload it to a story while my phone remained in my pocket for the entire event, which was pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. So I think a cool additional little tool for capturing some content, particularly for like Instagram stories and stuff when I'm out and about at events. So yeah, that's that. My mouth is still really sore down here. I've just had food, but every time I kind of eat, like I've stitches in my gum, because we're, as I mentioned in the previous vlog, we're redoing my composite bonding, and I have stitches in my gum, and they're quite sore, particularly when I eat, and they're gonna, it obviously irritates them, and you have to like mouthwash it out, and I use like a water flosser just to make sure that it's like super clean in there while it's healing. But it's kind of like, you know that feeling when you have like an ulcer on the inside of your mouth? That's kind of the pain that I have, but it's like right there, which means every time I speak it's kind of irritating it. But yeah, that's my quarrels with life, my dilemmas, my first world problems. I'll play a little bit of Xbox and then I'll jump on the phone for a bit, and then I'll have an early night because tomorrow I'm shooting a, what way does he say, gym recovery? Giori, I think it's that. So my friend Wheelo, he's like an Irish musician. He does this thing called like Gym Recovery, G or E or whatever, where essentially one of his video guys records you doing a gym session, and then you go and you eat something, or you go and recover and then you go and eat something, and you're kind of like mic'd up, and you kind of, it's almost like a podcast but you're like doing stuff at the same time. So doing that in the morning, and then I was asked to pop out to a school for a book launch for a small Irish charity. So once I'm finished that, I'm going to try to get that done like really fast, and then jump in a taxi and fly to that school and show my support for that small charity. And then after that, then I have a meeting with my business partner, just to finalize some things and get ducks in a row before I travel. So quite a bit of travel this month. I think I mentioned before, we've London on Sunday, then we've Paris on Monday for a day. We actually fly back Monday evening. Then we have a little bit of a gap. Then we have Florence. Then we have a little bit of a gap. Then I think we have a day in Nice, France. Then we have a bit of a gap, like a week or so. And then we have America. We fly to America on July 1st. And just like that, I'm ready for bed. I'm exhausted. We've got a very early start in the morning. We have to be in the gym for 8 a.m. So, good night. I'll see you tomorrow. I love you guys. Goodbye.
Ba 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 ba.